Hello everyone, welcome to webinar Advanced Stolen Vehicle Recovery Solution. Before we dive into the content, let me introduce myself. My name is Guada and I'm Operational Marketing Coordinator at Teltonika Telematics. Together with me today is my colleague Davidas Darulis, who is IT Solutions Engineer at Teltonika Telematics and will be responsible for answering your questions at the Q&A session. I'm pleased to introduce to you Teltonika Telematics partners 3Dtracking representative Rudy Grobler. He is product owner at 3Dtracking, and today he himself will explain to you how we can ensure effective stolen vehicle recovery with Teltonika Telematics GPS tracker FMC234 on 3Dtracking platform. I encourage you to actively engage and take a moment to ask relevant questions in the Q&A tab below. Please be advised that this session is being recorded and the replay version will be available at our website and YouTube channel. In No Doubt, today we will explore the stolen vehicle recovery challenges and advanced solutions aimed at support vehicle security. First on our agenda, we will explore global numbers of stolen vehicles. During this session, I'm excited to introduce Teltonika Telematics Advanced Category GPS Tracker FMC234, offering features for an effective stolen vehicle recovery solution. Next, we will provide an overview of advanced features to ensure SYR. Alongside, our partners 3Dtracking will show to us how this feature seamlessly integrates with 3Dtracking platform. In conclusion, we will summarize the key takeaways from today's webinar. And finally, Q&A part, where we will answer all of your questions. Let's begin. First of all, a little introduction of our company. Teltonika Telematics is a part of Teltonika IT Group, which consists of 5 different businesses. From conceptualization to realization, we handle every aspect ourselves. More than 25 years of valuable experience have empowered us to accrue the necessary knowledge, expertise, resources, manufacturing capacity, and determination to excel. This collective strength provides us with a distinct competitive advantage in the marketplace. At this day, we have manufactured more than 27 million products with 21 local offices around the globe. At Teltonika Telematics, we have a wide range of products portfolio, vehicle GPS trackers and relevant accessories such as iBeacons or sensors. Our focus is on providing not only the product but also tailored solutions to meet the needs of our customers, helping to reduce cost, save time, or achieve effective fleet management. Now I would like to invite Rudy Grobler to present 3Dtracking company.
Thank you, Guada, and good day to everyone. My name is Rudy Grobler, and I'm the product manager here at 3Dtracking. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for making the time to join us on this webinar. We're delighted to see all of you. To give everyone some background on our company, 3Dtracking is a global telematics service provider with over 19 years of experience in the telematics market. We operate in over 120 countries and provide telematics services to over 9,000 companies where we process over 500,000 records per day. With our dedicated account managers and multilingual support located throughout the world means our partners engage on a one-on-one basis with 3Dtracking. Coupled with the fact that we do not delete any data and you have unlimited storage history of your telematic data makes this a truly unique global solution we are very proud of. As a software-only provider, 3Dtracking focus on research, design, development, and the maintenance of our cloud-based software solution that we integrate with all leading hardware telematic providers like Teltonika. At 3Dtracking, we are focused on cutting-edge functionality with the highest level of support to provide our partners with a class-leading, fully white-labeled telematics solution. We strive to create a feature-rich platform with intuitive-driven design and simplicity, ensuring the most important information for your organization is at your fingertips. At 3Dtracking, we are proud to work with leading hardware providers like Teltonika on this webinar, and we will continue to do so in future. We hope this webinar is both interesting and beneficial to your business needs. Thank you, Gorda. Back to you.
Thank you, Rudy. Now let's talk about an essential aspect of our webinar focus, the global numbers concerning challenges in vehicle theft. Vehicle theft is one of the world's fast and growing crimes, as thieves turn to using highly advanced equipment. According to motoring research, an automotive publisher based in the UK, a significant increase in vehicle thefts have been noticed, with a total number rising to more than 130,000 vehicles. And from all of these stolen vehicles, not more than 24% were recovered. Because not all of the crime-affected vehicles have a possibility to inform the driver about the thief actions, or even in case of theft, to send the location of stolen vehicle. Knowing about the situation of vehicle theft is crucial for finding good solutions and plans to tackle the problem. That would ensure the security of vehicles, especially at night, as even 80% of accidents happens on that time. For that reason, to have a solution for our customers who are seeking to ensure their fleet safety, we took one of our trackers, FMC230. Integrated 1000 mAh battery, and that's how a perfect device for stolen vehicle recovery was released, FMC234. About the device. Device has IP67 rated casing, ensuring dust-proof and water resistance. The innovative click-to-face closing allows for the secure closure of a device without the need for additional tools. External accessory support will make this device the ideal choice for those who want to extend fleet management possibilities by integrating with Teltonika Telematics eye sensors, beacons, or CAN adapters. Equipped with 12-pin interface that provides additional solutions for fleet management with unlimited use case scenarios, and as already mentioned before, outstanding feature of this device, 1000 mAh high-capacity internal battery. Here you can see 4G coverage worldwide. Since FMC234 has 4G LTE Cat 1 connectivity and is certified by European certification C-RED and DMARC, it means that this device can be used in most of these countries. Even more, FMC234 device is particularly well suited for implementation in Northern Europe. This region places significant importance on specific certificates, touchtime in the UK, Pulse in Denmark, and supply chain management certificate in the Netherlands. These certificates are one more evidence that this device meets stolen vehicle recovery solution features, such as long operating time without external power. FMC234 offers customers the opportunity to pursue certification independently if they wish, as the devices are initially supplied without it. As mentioned before, thanks to 1000 mAh battery expanded operating time capabilities, this device is an invaluable solution for stolen vehicle recovery, as the device will be able to send GPS data even if your stolen vehicle is not with the ignition on and, for example, is already hidden somewhere. Here you can see a comparison of operating time differences with FMC234 device. Data is calculated on a single charge of device in normal mode, deep sleep mode, and ultra sleep mode. Being in normal mode while sleep is disabled and sending data every 1 hour, the device will work autonomously for 10 hours. While in deep and ultra sleep modes, working period can extend to up to 4 and 8 days. And considering that 80% of vehicle crimes occurs during the nighttime, as already mentioned in the beginning of the webinar, extended internal battery without question can provide added assurance for fleet safety during unmonitored hours. But for experiencing the most of security, FMC234 comes equipped with jamming detection feature, helping to slow down vehicle theft process. In the process of theft, thieves often choose to disable communication signal between the tracker and server to inhibit performance of a tracking device. Most of the times, jamming is usually used to block GSM signal of the tracker signal. But with FMC234 GPS tracker, jamming can be detected, and one of the features to distract process can be activated. Here as an example, you will see a buzzer. But also, a relay can initiate one of the following actions also. We can activate alarm system. Even though vehicles have different alarm systems, professional thieves know how to disable them and keep silent during the whole theft process. With jamming detection functionality, Teltonika Telematics tracker can help avoid theft by distracting criminals with an additional alarm connected to the tracker. Or we can block vehicle engine starter. And of course, we can activate central block system. Moreover, FMC234 offers not only GSM jamming detection but also GNSS jamming detection. This feature operates similarly to network jamming detection. When GNSS signal jamming is detected, the automotive relay connected to the starter will prevent the engine from starting, ensuring added security with one of the actions as mentioned before. Furthermore, FMC234 is equipped with towing detection. Towing can be considered as one of the easiest methods to steal a car. Towing allows thieves to remove a vehicle quickly and quietly from its parked location, especially if it's parked in a poorly monitored location. Towing detection feature helps to inform the driver about unexpected car movement when it was parked. FMC234 generates an event when car is being towed or lifted and informs the user. One of the features that also helps to prevent theft accident is unplug detection. Most of the time, thieves search for the tracker installed in the vehicle and upon finding it, they disconnect it. FMC234 is designed to detect such unplug. As well as in previous scenarios, it generates an event when the GPS tracker is unplugged from external power or plugged back in, sending a notification to inform about the incident. But if thief would appear smarter, we are ready even and for that. We have a backup tracking solution that would help you to prevent an accident. In case the main tracker is jammed or unplugged, a backup tracker would wake up from its sleep and would send an alarm to the server about a possible car theft and the location reports from backup tracker. Backup tracking can be achieved in two ways, with the main GPS tracker and autonomous tracker, or with the main tracker and additional backup tracker. Now I would like to introduce the last feature for today, Auto GFNs. I would say it offers invaluable benefit in the context of stolen vehicle recovery. With Auto GFNs, you can be notified by receiving instant notifications if your vehicle had been moved from the last known position when ignition was on. And when we turn ignition off, Auto GFNs activates, and in case of car movement, user will be notified. Now I would like to ask Rudy to present to us how this feature works on 3Dtracking platform.
Thank you, Goda. Yes, with stolen vehicle recovery, we know prompt and instant notification is critical. We need to ensure that the operator and controller are informed and correct action is taken. So let's look at when we set up an alert on our platform. We have various options what you can enable to ensure that the operator knows what action to take. For instance, on the auto GFNs here, I've set up the alert with a priority of red, so the operator knows it's an important one. There's more options you can select here. We can also then determine to whom this alert needs to be sent to, so via email or via push message. And then the last important part is the action that needs to be taken. So here I've just done a template on, say, SVR alert template with some actions that the operator needs to take. If we look at the first two alerts that Aguada mentioned, is the GSM jamming and the GNSS jamming. These are fully supported in our system, but due to the difficulty of trying to generate these events, and I can't own a jammer in South Africa, it's illegal, so it's difficult, I could not generate these events. But what I do want to keep in, make everyone aware of, for GPS jamming, you will be instantly notified about that. However, for the GSM jamming, you will only know about that in hindsight. So as soon as the jamming stops, then you will get the notification on the platform, because obviously it can't send any data. That's why the output is so important, where you can specify a buzzer or something to inform the driver. So let us look on how these alerts will appear on the platform. It doesn't matter where you are on our platform. The user will always be, or the operator will be informed by the bell icon. It's also available to have an audible alert. This alert is designed to grab your attention, and you would definitely want to action that alert. For instance, if we go to the alert here, we can see quite a few alerts that are triggered that I've tested. You can sort according to the important ones. So if I want to sort according to red, these are all the auto geofences that occurred. I can then select one of these alerts, and in this alert there will be a link where it occurred, but there's also an action list. So please ensure you call the driver, for instance. If I try to close it, it tells me you cannot close this. There's mandatory fields here. You need to add action in this field, and I'll say all is good, or for instance. As soon as I save this alert, I will also have ability to view an audit trail of this alert. Who actually changed it, what date and time was modified. So all these alerts will be available for the user instantly on the bell icon. We also have this alert available on the trip detail. Again, this is hindsight. This will happen after the fact. The important part for SVR, you need to be informed immediately. But on the trip detail also, you will see this alert. In this example, for instance, what I've tried to do is I've tried to trigger all these alerts in one go. For instance, here I've triggered a towing detect. So there was movement without ignition on. Then within like 100 meters, the auto geofence fired from the device as well. And then there's also an unlock command that was detected from the device itself. If, however, you did not set up your auto geofence alert, we also have integrated on our platform something called a virtual geofence. A virtual geofence operates exactly the same manner as the Teltonika auto geofence, where we also make use of the time or radius and from the device detected, and this is all driven from the server side. So if you have not set up your device, or you've got a different hardware provider, you also have the ability to use this SVR functionality. Here again, we can see some alerts that fired for the virtual geofence, and I've done some testing to see how they compare to one another. On our platform, we also have a range of reports you can run. In this scenario, I've just done some reporting on when the input was triggered, like your towing detect or unplug or auto geofence was detected. And we can see all the alerts when they were detected. And also you can see for unplug detect, for instance, if you click on the report on the map link, it will take you directly to the location. You can have a street view from that location as well if you if you'd so desire. As I mentioned with the action list, so you also can run a report based on what action was taken. You can see immediately if all these alerts were actioned and how long it took the operator to action this alert. Obviously, 17 hours for me to action that alert, I need to be fired. I'm not a good operator for SVR. The backup tracker solution, that is actually where it comes into play. So the advantage of the Teltonika device is because the backup tracker is in almost like a radio silence mode, and it listens to a Bluetooth signal, like a heartbeat signal from the main unit. As soon as the main unit stops sending that signal, the backup tracker will then kick in and start doing the tracking work. So here's a trip I've done, and I've indicated the first device, my main tracker, as the black line, and the backup tracker as the red line. You can see there's a gap between the two. If I will go to the backup tracker, I can see in my trip details, for instance. Obviously, in my trip details, I can see all the speed graphs, the road speed versus actual speed that was driven, all the event data with all the sensor information that was sent through from the device itself. And here I can see the device was unplugged, and there was one more last record sent just about 27 minutes past 8. If I will go back to the backup tracker, and it shows within a couple of seconds, that's less than 70 seconds, the backup tracker start kicking in and then start taking over the work of the main unit. It's important to have these separated because it's different security levels. So a lot of companies use like RF technology, or you could use like a beacon, but a beacon, again, that's not for tracking, that's for locating. So you only see the last location, but not a tracking trail as such. So that's why this backup tracking makes it more a complete solution. We also have a last thing I want to show is if you have, for instance, forgot to set up the unit to enable a feature on the Teltonika device. You also can log in. I'm now logged in as a distributor, and I can have different access levels here. I can go now to a Teltonika unit. You can go to use like a SMS message, but that's for one device at a time. If you don't have access to PhotoWeb or for instance, or not access to the device itself, you could from our platform send a command to every device that is the same unit type. So in this scenario, I've created a template message. I can then select to which unit it will go. If there's more devices of the same device type, I can just select them all. It will send the command as a binary format to the device, and as soon as these settings take onto the device, then the auto geofence or other feature you enable will be immediately available on the platform. That brings me into my demonstration on the SVR functionality on our platform. So back to you, Goda. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Rudy. And continuing, here we come to the end of our today's webinar. I believe that if until today you had the question, so what can I do to protect my fleet? We proved to you that we have a solution. And here are several reasons why. With 1000 mAh internal battery, enjoy for up to 8 days autonomous tracking. And even more, this GPS tracker serves an additional value for our clients in Northern Europe, especially in insurance telematics industry. Equipped with advanced features aimed to slow down any type of crime action oriented to steal your vehicle or recover it after the theft. No matter your location, you will always be informed if anything suspicious happens. Now what is left for you? just call or message your sales manager at Teltonika Telematics and ensure that your fleet protection with this advanced solution. So once again, thank you for joining us and take care and goodbye for now.